Yeah, so you ran into him. He had been pretty beat up. And then you guys heard the troll coming through the forest. Didn't really have a chance to talk with him and, get a lot of information yet. Would imagine that you guys ran away, probably took enough, 10 minutes to heal up Claw, either with a healing spell or treat wounds or something, and then kept moving just to get some distance. A few of you were fairly injured, not enough to where you couldn't find somewhere and patch up enough, but I don't know if you guys utilized resources that you were like, okay, well, maybe we should just head back to Oleg's and then or camp and find out, start asking questions of this guy.
Yeah, we haven't done that yet, but I need we need to make a camp and not necessarily spend the night, but at the very least, I need to have a healing potion because I took a hit from one of those stones.
Yeah, as of when we left off, I was unconscious. So I have 0 hit points.
Yeah, so I think we gotta make sure we're far enough away. I can try to do some treat wounds. We got some potions. Let's see what level of stability we can get back to.
With time and no pressure, we don't even have to use potions or spells. With a couple hours, we can treat wounds and get everybody full. But the question was, were we out of danger? Was that guy going to go charging right back in? Was the troll going to stay?
As you guys are, after you run away a little bit, get Claw back up, patch a little bit of wounds. It takes a minute for you guys to feel like, hey, you don't feel like you want to stop and set up camp yet or spend a lot of time because he was chasing you. You feel like you've gotten away, but you see this guy, he is kind of let's hey, we can circle back and try again. If we just spread out and make sure keep our distance and just hit him and hit and go.
And I'd be like, I love you, man, but we're gonna come back here with a freaking army and annihilate that thing. But we're not with just us, that's. I'm all for adventure, but that's foolhardy, and I don't do foolhardy. I also took a stone in the face, which was not fun.
Yeah. Valerie is not much for the hey, let's stay away and hit it with the range stuff. She's like, I'm not gonna have much to contribute there, so she's much more of a face your foes head on type of gal. But he kind of quickly realizes he's not gonna convince you guys to go back after it, and probably is you can tell there's some, he wants to kill this troll, but he does quickly realize okay, yeah, this is not gonna go well if we in our current state. So he's not gonna be okay, let's
once more into the breach, dear friends.
Yeah, he's not gonna leave you guys and try to do it alone at this point.
So what's his story? What's his name? Why was he out there after the troll? Does he have a personal grudge against, did the troll sleep with his mom or something?
Just vomited a little in my mouth, but okay. We can go there.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Oh, thank you.
His name,
I don't think he just, took his sandwich or something. It seems.
Yeah, no, he tells you his name is Ikundo. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Kundo.
Dayo. So maybe Ikundeo.
Ikundeo.
Okay. He's a ranger kind of guy.
Yeah. He seems a little sullen and not super talkative about not really wanting
I
to
just
tell you a
gotta
ton
ask.
about, like, he does thank you for coming to his aid, and he's like
Why one-on-oneing with a troll? Like, I mean, I'm sure you're great, but he handed all of us our butts. Did you lose some friends fighting in that fight?
he says he's been kind of like hunting down this group of giants.
Hmm.
To what end? You
Uh,
just don't like giants, or
All
what?
the giants.
he doesn't have any love for them in general, but this particular group, he'll tell you that they this one that he was fighting was a member of a giant named Gragglebeard, and he has got basically a group called the Reavers. He tells you Gragglebeard is a dangerous hill giant, wears hide armor made from a wyvern. His Reavers are mostly ogres who admire or fear him. They all wear bits and pieces of wyvern armor, but only Gragglebeard's allowed to wear the full suit of the stuff. And these Reavers have been moving through the wilds of the River Kingdoms for years, targeting small settlements, and they leave no one alive so that there's no threat of revenge. They missed me when they destroyed Bristle Hill, and I intend to make them pay for that mistake and for all the lives they ended.
I would kind of look around at the group and I just say, mental note team, let's talk in a bit. But this is, we should probably start getting some distance between here and the troll, and start continuing what was our actual path was to.
We were going southwest looking for that, exploring, but looking for that druid temple.
Yep. Yeah. So maybe we can go continue southwest instead, and then we can, and I'll invite Ekundeo to join us, at least for now. We'll get you back to town after we do our stuff, or you can head out on your own if you want and head to the inn, and we'll give them directions. Or we could use an extra bow for sure.
He does seem pretty exhausted. As you guys found him unconscious and everything, he was pretty beat up. He kind of seems to think about it for a bit. He's like, yeah, I'll travel with you guys for now. I think safety in numbers is probably the best way to go. I put you guys here on this battle mat to, like, if you wanted to do your treat wounds or stuff like that. So do we want to move over?
Get on the right map.
Get on the right map.
Thanks.
And
what do you think? This one? Yeah, the one that's in green right now, by the river.
It'd be blue.
Down
Blue?
by the river. Yeah.
And then that'd be our action for the day. We'd have to make camp.
Yep. Alrighty, well, the rest goes uneventful.
Do we need to roll out treat wounds over the rest of the night, or can we just assume that?
Yeah, I
it
would
went
say
out
just
eventful? We
assume,
had
like,
time.
yeah, you guys can take care of the wounds overnight, and instead of rolling out, just go ahead and heal up.
Seems like a nice day, actually.
Yeah, a little bit of a nicer day for once. Do you want to roll? I should have stayed on that screen. But if you want to roll your survival to see if you have the increased movement speed.
Or proficiency, survival. Damn, we're back, boys. Now this is improbable.
back on the
rolling
horse
for
again.
me. Yeah.
do this. Give me your hero cards and everything.
I like these cards. I kind of want to use them sometime. All right. So do we have to map for, or not map? What is it called? Damn it! Why don't I ever remember the words?
We have mapped this hex. We've reconnoitered and hexed the map already.
That's right.
As well as the next one.
Yeah.
So move to the next.
So you were still continuing down to this one?
Yeah, I think that one's good.
All right, so that's 2 activities.
And then one more to the bottom.
Yeah, at this point, we're hunting blind. We just know it's somewhere in this general direction. So, yeah, like, where do we want to go from here? Let's pick a direction.
Southwest. Yeah, southwest.
Yeah,
keep going the same direction?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much all of these are unconnoitered.
Yeah, I guess we could go west too and look by the river.
Down by the river.
Somewhere in these 2 hexes, we expect to find some fang berries for Boken the Alchemist.
Oh, hey, yeah, let's go down.
Like, we don't know which one. Like, it's somewhere in this general direction.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're in the woods or in the.
In his description, it seemed to be more in a not woodsy
in the
area.
grasslands.
Yeah, grasslands more.
Let's get some berries.
For the temple that you're looking for, the Temple of Airstale, you know, like his visions, yeah, in the forest. It's like kind of.
For his berries, did he mention any kind of like shelf life for these things? Like, does he need them? Like, I need them within a day. Like, we have to race home to get him these berries in time, or like, can we harvest them today and not get home for 3 days? Or whatever.
He wants them that are not dirty?
Like, yeah, like what kind of...
That's it. Ensure that the berries they give aren't dirty.
Yeah, he doesn't, he's not in a hurry to get them. It's just before they go bad. And like, typically, I think, what is like most berries and stuff, like they'll go for like a week or so, around a week. Gotcha. Where they start to go bad.
So go into the grasslands, get them, and then dive back into the woods and hook back up around the path we just came down. Kind of go.
Yeah.
You do this way.
Yeah, let's do it.
And get like the next row of hexes. Cool. So let's move into this hex with the remaining 2 actions for the day, I think, right?
Yep.
2, 4, 2, 4. Alright, can't I...
So you guys wake up bright and early. Let me roll weather. Not quite as warm today, but yeah, still sunny.
I guess now we've got to start searching, right?
No wind.
Yeah, do our
2 actions.
Reconnoiter and then map.
Yep.
In the grasslands, there should just be 1 action, right?
Oh yeah, 1 action to reconnoiter.
And that'll let us find anything that's easily findable.
Yeah, so kind of following. Yeah, following what to look for that Bakken gave you. That you do come across like a patch of raspberry-like fruits between two low hills. As you kind of come over one of the hill, you see that thing, and you see that most of this thorny thicket is draped in like a white gossamer silk spider webs. Like you've seen those pictures where like spider web will just cover like an entire like thing of trees.
Did he mention if these spiders are something to be concerned about?
He didn't say anything about spiders or anything like that. He did tell you that, that the fangberry, they're called fangberries because of their thorns. They're very thorny. So, like, you got to be careful when you're harvesting them because these thorns are quite sharp. And, like, if you just reach in and start grabbing them, like, they'll cut your hands to shreds.
Can we look can I look around and look are the based on the webs, and if I look closer or whatever, like are these little tiny like what I'll call normal spiders that like okay they're a bunch of spiders and spider webs and stuff, they're an inconvenience, or like are these monstrous spiders that like could potentially be hazardous to us?
Put you guys out here.
Like if we look at the webs, are they capturing like moths and mosquitoes, or are they capturing rabbits, or are they capturing deer? Like that's 3 different sizes of spider.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a recall knowledge.
Sure. Let me make sure I don't have anything targeted. Okay. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, you take a look at this thicket and you see that basically that these webs, and you see a couple of them, they're little arachnids about the size of a human thumb with particularly large fangs. That they're called chew spiders. They're fairly aggressive. You might have to deal with them before, like, really getting into these. Getting to an area with the fangberries that you could start harvest them without being attacked by them.
All right. Well, I'll definitely share that knowledge. Like, hey, we gotta deal with these spiders. Like, maybe like start taking sticks and try like lifting off the webbing as much as we can and start dealing with the spiders as we rouse them and irritate them.
What sucks is that we can't just burn them out, because they got the fruit there, and that's the target.
Yeah, we'll see you come up to an area that seems to be a little less populated by these spiders. But like, if you do see a couple swarms of them around, but you locate, like, basically if you kind of walk around a little bit, you're like, okay, this section of the fangberry bushes seem to be a little less infested. But you'll still have to deal with them. You can either kind of initiate it or just try to get in.
How many do we see?
These are swarm-like creatures, so they're not just 2 spiders themselves, but like you see a couple groups moving around.
They're treated as the collection of them are like, in this case, they count as the 2 creatures. But I don't know the specifics. They are difficult to fight because they're not one individual creature. They're a swarm. We're going to want to use things like area attacks if we can on them. Hopefully something not fire, like you guys mentioned, like, we don't want to burn the fruit.
Yeah. I got nothing, so I've got pokey. That's it.
If we can get them out of the bushes, something like a lit torch would work very well against them.
So I could try sleep. It's a 5-foot burst area.
Nice.
A burst is always from an intersection, so a 5-foot burst would hit a 2x2 square.
Yeah, so you'd be able to.
But yeah, sleep
you.
would be something that would work pretty well, probably.
I'm trying to think. Let's see. And those are the ones that I have right now. Like if we were to camp, maybe I could do something else, but.
Let's go with what you've got since we're here,
Okay. So I got to get within 30 feet.
Still fairly early morning. You don't want to.
Yeah.
Like, well, let's come back tomorrow.
So, Joe, do you want me just to cast it, or do you want me to target a specific area around them, or?
If you want to say you're going to cast it, like what we can do is roll initiative, and then I will, unless someone else wants to be like, okay, before he casts that, I do this. We'll just say everybody kind of holds their
I've got
action.
one thing to do, which is I'd like to get a torch out of my backpack and light it and use it as a weapon instead of my sword.
Can you use a torch as melee? Let me take a look.
You can. It says it can be used as an improvised weapon that deals 1d4 bludgeoning plus 1 fire damage.
Yeah, if you want to swap that out, like on your inventory, you have to. Where's torch?
Add the torch first, right?
All right, so we'll go ahead and roll initiative. They're going to be, even if they roll higher initiative, we'll just say that they're surprised they're not going to act in that first round.
Santa with the win.
Lindsay. Okay. So yeah, Oksana, you are up first.
Cool. All right. So I just have to target one of these swarms then, or what?
Yeah.
When you cast, it should give you a template to put out.
Yeah, and you just put it over them.
Okay. And they have to do a will save.
Kind of like that sleep better than the D&D one. Yeah, so they fall. Like you see that swarm there, they all just kind of like stop moving. A couple of them fall into the bushes a little bit.
So do we have to go over to this area over here, or could we just pick berries way over here?
With Claw's nature check, he would know that these things, they're spiders. This thing is covered in webs. If you touch a web, they're gonna feel it. Yeah, they've got a, that's their, it's a spider web though, and they're kind of like hive creatures, so they build these big webs, and it's less there is a distance limit, but it's for these guys it's pretty big. So I would just say you turn to Claw and kind of ask him that, if we go over there, would it be safe? And he would know that.
Not so much. So then I would probably ask, hey, is anybody going to try to get close? Because I have one more turn here. I could give them guidance.
You could evil eye the spiders.
The other batch. Yeah.
Oh, I'll do that. Oh, that's a great idea. Thank you, Sean. All right, so yeah, let's see what I do there. So I got to do another will save here.
They are not big will, strong-willed creatures, apparently, and they are. You hear some soft little snoring sounds, spider snores from this pile, and then you see a couple of spiders vomiting over here. Dry heaves. I wonder what a spider dry heave sounds like. Alrighty, that's your turn?
That's my turn.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna take him out. I just had him on the screen. I think I just basically he remains in camp and says he'll watch the camp for you guys. He's not really been affected. Okay, so then Lindsay. Lindsay's gonna give Penny a beat. She knows how much
Nice.
Penny needs her beat. Everyone gets another hero point. I think she'll just try to do her telekinetic projectile, throw a rock at these guys. Not so much. And then this one, gonna rush up. Valerie's the biggest thing there. Poor Valerie. I think they're just gonna swarm on her. What they do, and then actually, I think I can come up, swarm both of you guys, and you both need to make Valerie and Claw and Fang need to make a reflex save. I'll do it for Valerie.
Can you move the spiders for a second so I can make my wolf 1 foot off the ground because I can't target him?
Sure.
+1. Okay, now you can move the spiders back. Thank you.
And also move them down, like to where send them to back. And that comes an issue. And then I think everybody succeeded. Claw and Fang critically succeeded, so you take nothing. Valerie, however, takes half of a 1d6 bleed persistent damage. Okay. I think it'll continue to start moving, and that's its turn. Claw, you are up.
All right. I do not like these spiders. Bam. If they could please fail the saving throw, you got the damage incoming right here. Below average, but not nothing.
Does Valerie Oksana have to make that as well, or?
They do not. I targeted a part of the swarm that was still on the ground.
Like, one of the 5-foot cubes that only they were in? Okay. They succeed. I think critical success.
Oh, that's some bullshit. I'll just take my little effect away then. What do I have left with one action? Nothing a whole lotin'. I guess I will. Right. I will raise my shield and my turn.
Okay. Don't have any area effects. I guess I'll just do my spiritual weapon.
I'm gonna do this real quick for Valerie. She forgot, since she did get bit, she has to make this save. Okay, so spiritual weapon. I think you want to target them and then cast it, right?
Yep. Oh, shoot. I did not target them. Miss? You know what I think of that? I think I'm gonna holy hand grenade the crap out of...
Out of your hero point?
Yeah. Reroll with a hero point. That's better. Mucho better. Mucho better. Mucho critical better.
Much better, yes. So go ahead and roll the damage.
It was as better can better.
Yep. Didn't ask if I needed to be critical, so
Yeah, I'll just do double.
hopefully it just assumed it.
On spells, it doesn't. On spells, it doesn't like ask for the double, but
Oh,
wow, yeah,
it
you're
goes
able to
splatter.
splatter
Splatter.
with your 32 damage.
I will raid. Actually, I'll tell my pestilence. Let's Actually, we just got a sleeping spider. Let's not wake.
They're only
I'll
going to
raise
be
shield.
sleeping for a minute.
That's a long time in combat.
Yeah. Or until I think
We can
they take
also
damage.
wait and line up all of our attacks until after its turn. Like everybody just, like we all wait. Its turn passes, then we all get to go before it gets to go again instead.
Shit, where it is. Okay.
Hey, Penny.
Or there's enough of us, we could probably just kill it.
If it's only a minute, I guess I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna do the thing that I said I was gonna do.
Just credit for
I mean, with a minute, I guess we could go pick a bunch of berries and just run away bravely.
DM? I would be fine with that. I mean, it's not. Yeah.
you guys know that.
How many berries are we gonna pick in a minute?
Yeah, like these bushes are like super thorny, and you have to be very careful and go slow to pick the berries. It's that, or you're gonna, take a bunch of damage from the thorns.
So even if I go
reach
5
into
feet
this
in, I'm gonna
bucket
take some
of
damage.
razor blades to get the strawberry at the bottom. You got 3 seconds to get the strawberry.
He's just not quite in the right spot. And you said I'm going to take damage as soon as I enter.
Yeah, if you're running through that,
I have to be adjacent. I don't want to burn down the berry patch, man. This sucks.
You have your crossbow, right? Like, even if it's reduced damage, it's not none.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to use some actions to fuck around with this. Give me a second. So what I would do is I would use my first action. Can I can't throw the torch. It says I got to use it as a melee weapon.
You can throw it into
draw
that
the
thicket
hand
of
crossbow.
cranberries and burn the entire patch down. Go ahead.
That's not what I'm gonna do, though. I thought this through for the first time ever. Okay. So what I will do is I will, I guess, using one hand, pull out my hand crossbow. So that's one action. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna strike at it. It's targeted. Let me just make sure I got that right. It's targeted, yep. And I'm going to strike at it with my hand crossbow. I'm going to draw it first, and then I'm going to strike at it. It's not loaded. Okay. So then I got to load it. That's my second action.
Well, I'd say that you would probably keep your crossbow loaded between combats, right? Like,
well, you don't usually do that because let's go with this. That way I can say I did it by oil and we can talk about that. I'm going to take the hit on that. And then I've got a weapon proficiency, courageous anthem proficiency.
I'm just saying you don't have to. I would imagine that you camped, you prepared your, to go out.
Yep, and... Oh, wow. What hell?
Because of off guard and unconscious.
4 points, and it's probably awake now. And then for my last... I don't have the last action. Yeah, I do. I'm going to take
damage to wake up. If it took no damage, did it not wake up?
Yeah, I was just looking at that.
Like, effectively, his crossbow went through without making contact with anything. Gets the swarm. Damn swarms.
Yeah, it didn't quite do enough to break that unconscious thing. So at least they're not woken up. And then, sorry, what were you saying? I took the unconscious off right before I noticed the no damage. I was like, oh.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well, that's what I did. And then for my last thing, I'm going to do the extravagant parry with my torch.
Don't you have to have one hand free for your parry?
Nope. It says when I'm wielding one or more one-handed weapons.
Okay. Excellent.
Feeling pretty good about that. No, I don't want panache. I hit the wrong button. Hold on a second. Dueling parry. There we go. Okay. That's all I got.
She's gonna delay her action because she's like, well, if I'm gonna wait till they come out, because she doesn't want to go in to get after them. But she's still bleeding a little bit. That's weird that it... Alright, yeah, it's fine. Oksana, you're up.
Evil Eye?
Yeah, we'll start there.
We found out they have a weak will.
Yeah, I'll do the save. I was thinking, like, would they just fail that because they're not even conscious? They'd failed it anyway. Critically failed it.
They are now asleep for one. This is one to sleep. Okay.
They are sickened too. First I was like, would they even notice? But I don't think it's like an actual sight thing because it's a hex, right? But yeah, they've critically failed.
Okay.
So access they're sticking too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a positive. I'm on to Facebook that down.
Yeah, see? Bam.
Bite me.
Let's go ahead and roll damage. And double that.
Bad.
They do not look good, but they are no longer asleep. But they are still sickened. And that's your turn because that's 3, right? 2 for the phase bolt, or
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right. I think my microphone's or my headset's dying. I'll be right back, guys.
all right. Valerie's gonna inspire courage in all of you.
And do her Cthulhu ink squirt.
Yeah, she might as well try it. I don't think shot. Cast. I don't think her projectile thing would do much even if it hit.
Which they're gonna be immune to poison.
Probably, but they also blast the target's eyes, making them dazzled. Damage.
No, but it's enough. Excellent. Yay, Lindsay.
Wah, wah, wah.
They're
Go
very
big bad and guy.
Dazzle them to death. Let's see you do that, Penny.
Hold on again. I'll get my crossbow out.
Oh, they're dead. She dazzled them to death. So just as a little jab, from one bard to another showboat. One showboat to another.
A jab.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I mean, a couple days ago you made fun of her beat and said she was off rhythm, She's not gonna let that go.
It'll be a friendly competition. Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you guys cleared out the spiders. This patch of fangberries here. And then we just want to collect them. Now, we know that there's quite a bit of thorns in these fangberry bushes. Give me a second here. So I know there's a survival check, but basically just to gather enough fangberries for Bakken would take about 10 minutes of work and a successful survival check. If you're wearing medium armor, it gives you a +2 item bonus. If you're wearing heavy armor, you can treat the results as 1 degree success higher than the actual results. So I'll put a survival check here.
I probably have the highest survival check, but the lightest armor. But I'm totally up for giving it a go if we want. I would like to give myself some temporary hit points with a rousing splash.
Oh, neat.
Like that. Oh, that's pretty good. I got 6. And then I will go gather some berries with a survival check. And it was secret. I will definitely use a hero point if I need to.
No, yeah, you were able to pass that, especially being small. You rolled it right when I was thinking.
I am very small.
You're smaller, so that'd probably give you a little bit of a bonus to like be able to get him in there. All right, so you do take 5 piercing damage though with the success.
That's okay. I have 6 temporary hit points.
So yeah, it doesn't quite get through all of them, but gets through some of them.
But I'm able to move around and pull out enough berries for what Bakken needs.
Yep, you guys got fangberries. I don't think that they are an item, but you can either just remember that you have the fangberries or put a little created item in your inventory to mark off that you got them.
Nice.
It's out there. So from here, I think that was 1 movement to go in, 1 movement to reconnoiter, and you got 2 left. You want to map it, that'd be 1, but then you wouldn't have enough to move into any of like into there.
Do we want to just leave this one reconnoitered and move into the woods and start reconnoitering again first thing in the morning, or do we want to map here and then just kind of sit here wasting the last action and move into the woods in the morning?
Well, it might be here, right? I mean, potentially. So
the temple is
the...
definitively in the woods.
Sorry about that.
We don't know where, but somewhere in all those woods.
Yeah, let's move in and search it the next day. Why not? No.
Gotcha. Just leave this one reconnoitered for now.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. That's cool. Everybody else?
Yep.
Anybody opposed? Yeah, no.
So you move in there, and then we're going to do the camping. Yeah, there, as you guys are winding down, just about to set up watches, if everybody could give me a perception check for me. And then also Oksana, if you wanted to. I know, Claw, you hear some noise. Oksana, yeah. Claw and Kodon.
Yeah, I do. I smell them.
As you're kind of discussing, like, hey, what do you want to take, who's taking the first watch, whatever.
Yep.
Claw and Kodon, you see some figures kind of like dashing from one kind of like bush or tree to the next, like unmistakably trying to sneak up on you guys. Yeah.
Sneaky snakes.
I'd signal to some of the others real quick and immediately like darken myself light if I was still lit and try to break line of sight myself. Try to go sneaky mode.
Did I hear that wrong? You said you're going to darken yourself light?
I produce light. So yes, I darken my light. I cut it off. I delight myself. I'm like I give off light like a firefly would have. I mean, it's bright enough that it's like torchlight, but like I phosphoresce. Like a sprite does.
Oksana's going to walk up to Penny and say, "Hey, Penny, do you want to be invisible?"
Sure. Yeah, I'll be invisible.
And then.
What direction are these guys coming from?
You see the one that's like right over in this area here.
Gotcha. They're coming from like the southish side.
Yeah. He's the one that you spotted. You see him kind of like peek out and make it like a hand signal to someone else and then see him move. So you're like pretty confident that there is definitely more than one. And then as you watch, you see a couple more. And kind of over here, they seem to be spreading out a little bit now. And so we'll...
Was that... I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to know that he's here, but is that this guy here?
Yeah, you were able to see them. Like as you saw that one guy at the corner of your eye, you watched and was able to like basically see the area he was looking at and then pick up on the other guy. Starts sneaking over there. So Kano is up first. He is going to... He's not even going to move. He's going to one action to send his pet off into the woods. Okay, it can move twice. He's going to target that guy.
I guess I will use an action and I will draw my hand crossbow. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm invisible, dumbass. Oh, I'm going to stealth. I'm going to sneak. And I'm going to go like here. 30 feet. Does the sneak count as my movement, or is that a separate action?
Well, I mean, if you're moving and you're trying to be stealthy, you would move at half. You're invisible though, so
Yep.
you still make noise, but you would think like it'd still be hard for them to know where you're at exactly. So you could move your full speed as a movement. If you want it to be extra sneaky, like not making sound, it is half movement. And then you would roll a
Okay,
stealth
so then
check.
I'm just going to move over here. And then I'll just stay there, and I'm just going to wait. I've got a loaded crossbow, and that's going to be my motion. That's my turn.
Claw, you are up.
All right. This guy over here, I am going to be trying to sneak up on him. So half speed, 5, 10, 15. Hopefully I'm like, using the underbrush and stuff to get within range. Do I want to make my attack first or his? I'll have the wolf bite first. Target. And miss. And I'm okay with that. And then I'm not necessarily giving my stuff away, but I'm giving up any pretense of being sneaky with a thunder strike. Bolt of lightning out of the sky on this guy. If he could please fail an DC 18 reflex or take some average damage. 7 points of kapow.
He does succeed, but it is basic, right? So he still takes half.
Correct, so he takes half. That's not nothing. And I am in his face. And that ends my turn.
And Lindsay, gonna move up here. Trying to get a little closer, Claw, so you can hear her, but yes, she will sing her song. I think that got Claw. You're within 60 feet of her, right? Yep, 50 feet. And then she's gonna cast shield on herself. That's her turn. Oksana, you are up. And yeah, I think you were on mute.
You guys hear me?
Yep.
Now do I see these? I can't see them, right? So, I just know you guys went east, right?
You see, you would know Claw went over here. Ikondo shot an arrow in that direction. They're in... Yeah, they're in dim light. Not necessarily darkness.
I'm just wondering whether they would want me to cast light, right?
I mean, it definitely would help if you could cast light over there in that area or whatever. It would illuminate the person, make them easier to see. Because
So I'm gonna cast light, like, here, actually, maybe a little bit farther in, somewhere around there. So, I'm just gonna, I hover around this dude, but,
like right here.
like here-ish. Yeah. So now we can see them in lights too. So what I would do is I would actually then move up. I think I can move 25 feet. Maybe to like, and then kind of crouch down behind, around this little stump over here, for some amount of cover. And that would be my turn.
So it's his turn. Got Claw up in his business. I'm gonna try to hit you with this hatchet. Miss.
Your rolls are totally private to us if you.
Oh yeah,
care.
let me put it back on the public. He missed the first one. He hit the second one with a 19. Doing 12. Well, and then his third action, he is going to start running towards the rest of the people here. That's his turn. Kodon, you are up.
So, can I see him from where I'm at?
You can, yeah.
Sweet. I am... That's within 60 feet, I think. 40 feet. Yes, it is. I'm just going to Divine Lance them. Shazam! No, I say nay to that.
I say nay nay.
Nay nay. Nay nay. Nay nay. Maybe?
You got the hero points?
Oh, yes. I guess he does.
It was meant to be. Miss.
It was meant to be. Friend Pestilence, go run him down for me, please. Go do the needful. He's got a movement of 35 feet. Run him down! And he gets the...
It puts the hoof in the face or it gets the hose again.
He will... If I can hurt him, yes.
You make it an actual token, then that'd be easier to.
Oh my goodness. What is this? This is...
Bad.
This is bad. I will manually... So this
Because
is a
it's
reroll with a hero point.
Oksana is the lucky one. You see another one kind of step up into the light of the campfire, and a little bit of I don't know if someone else has a torch or something, but steps up and shoots his sling towards Oksana, misses, and then he reloads it, and that's his turn. This one's gonna come up, go after Kodan.
Hello.
He double moved, and tried to hit you with his hatchet, but missed. Valerie, why are these guys?
You're so weak.
Their tokens are tiny. Like, what is up with their tokens?
I thought for a second that I was like wrong. Yeah. Okay.
Are they halflings or something? Are they small creatures?
No, they're normal size creatures. They're normal size. I don't know why their tokens are coming up small. Valerie is going to one action to move. 14 damage. He is injured. She's gonna try that again. Arrogant Ludos is not so arrogant anymore.
Arrogantly did.
Lots of noises for a miss. And then he's gonna whistle at the dog and have the dog come up and try to bite this guy. The dog misses. They're not doing. All right.
Welcome to Pathfinder, dog.
Right? Welcome to the High Rollers Club.
Okay. So for my first thing, I'm going to move here. Now, as part of my move, I'm going to try to tumble through, which means that I got to do. So I'm going to try to tumble through on my move. So I'm going to do an acrobatics check as part of my move. Is that right, Joe? I'm pretty sure that's right. Just want to.
Well, what you want to do is target the person you're going to tumble through, and then do the basic action macros and click tumble through.
And I'm invisible, if that makes a difference. Okay, so I gain panache, so I'm going to turn on...
Critical success.
And I'm going to put on confident finisher. So I am going to strike with my rapier. But the problem is that it's not drawn, so I'm going to sheathe... Oh, this is so...
You can swap weapons for
brain.
one action, yeah. So one action, tumble through.
So I can...
Two action, second action, swap weapons. And I'm gonna flavor like...
If you use your confident finisher, that consumes your panache.
Yeah, I want to see if I can kill him.
Consume it right away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I'm trying to contain this right away. I've never done it, so I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Okay, so confident finisher. You make a strike. Okay, there we go.
Make sure you target him.
Thanks. He was targeted, but now he's not. I don't know how that happened. Okay.
Hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Alrighty, yeah, you just run up, and as you're running, you're like putting your. I just imagine you running towards him, put your hand crossbow, like just attach it to, its sheath or its holster or whatever you have, and then as you're tumbling through him, you just draw your rapier as you spin around and attack him for 18 damage, and he is near death.
I'll do this as 2 actions. He's 20 feet away, so he's in range. Horizon Thunder Sphere. It is an attack roll. 2 actions. Attack. What's up, kid? Why are you yelling at me? Of course I missed, because why wouldn't I miss? I still miss. Yeah. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Target this guy, and the wolf is going to try to bite him. That was an attack roll, so this one is at a map. And it's a good thing we're done.
Lindsay is gonna sing her song. Switch up the beat for a little more high tempo.
Angry Men.
Yeah, and he's gonna target this one between the dog and the horse. Cast a spell at him. He fails. He is slowed 1 as he is overtaken with uncontrollable laughter. That's her turn. I think Oksana will also target that guy. Do Evil Eye. Second one. Then Needle Darts. And she's got hero points, might as well. Come on, there we go. The biggest target is this horse right in front of him.
It's hard to miss.
We're gonna miss that horse. Well, but he
Hopefully it's hard to
managed
hit, too.
to do it.
And he misses.
Didn't miss with that one. He is gonna start running away. Then you are up.
Ran away.
You gonna let him hit your horse like that and just
Go chase him down.
get away with it?
Nope. Pestilence is gonna go Crushionate. Or not.
It's going to go to 8 rounds.
Yeah. Squish.
He is near death.
And then see within range. 60 feet. Oh, look how convenient that is. Right on the bare edge. Yeah, I'm gonna just have to hope my map will not screw me over on this. Yeah, it screwed me over on it. Poo-poo face. Yeah, well, yep.
You have any hero points left? You're going to get new ones next week.
I don't. I burned my last one.
This one was going to target Penny because she just did some massive damage to him. Penny, are you going to use your opportune riposte? He critically failed to hit you. You can take advantage of an opening from your enemy's fumbled attack. You either make a melee strike against a triggering foe or attempt to disarm it.
I'm going to do the rapier strike. Do I do plus 11 for that?
Yeah, it's not at
Since
the
it's-
map.
Okay.
It's a reaction.
Cool. Why? Crossbow?
Hero points.
Son of a...
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
It should be.
Sorry about that.
It's all good. Hero
But
points,
it
though.
doesn't matter. I do. I have
Well,
hero
if he-
points. Let's do that.
If he rolled the wrong thing, doesn't he have to re-roll?
Oh, yeah. If you rolled the wrong thing, just
Well,
re-roll.
I'm gonna re-roll anyways. Yeah.
No,
You-
use the hero point. Just
So you
re-roll
gotta-
the attack because you rolled the wrong.
Yeah, you just re-roll it using your rapier.
Yeah. 12. That's gonna hit. And 1d6 plus 4. Okay. 9 points of damage.
You just said a penny hit herself.
Oh, I told you I was
Son
going to
of
do
a
that.
bitch. I had him targeted.
No, that wasn't
That was-
mine.
I think
'cause
that was Joe, not you.
Oh, comedy gold. I swear I'm trying to get better at this, man.
As he tries to lunge at you and misses, you just take that opportunity and make him regret it.
Witty Demosfatu is now dead.
Triple move across the battlefield.
Yeah, she's just gonna double move, but then she's gonna intimidate and glare him.
Stares at the back of his head as he runs away so hard he knows he's looking.
Just feel it burning into the back of his head. Boop.
I'm running, I swear.
Ooh. Nice.
So, he is frightened. And that's her turn. He shoots an arrow right through his skull.
Oh.
Icandio.
Everyone gets 60 XP for that random encounter.
Woohoo!
Nice. Hatchet, sling, studded leather armor, sling bullets. I'm not seeing a lot of good stuff here. No
It's like
treasure.
these
They
guys
had a
aren't
lot of
even
great stuff. They wouldn't be,
Daglord guys.
probably wouldn't be bandits.
Yep.
True that. But yeah, these guys aren't even like authorized bandits. These are
Yeah.
they're
like
not
subcontract
Daglord
Little
guys.
freelancers.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like the guys who do the drywall after the job. Cool. Well, thanks for running, man. Yeah.
Of course.
Oh,
And
yeah.
thank you.
that's right.
everyone,
Or wait,
do
are we gonna
rest if
finish
you
on
wanna-
camping before we go?
yeah, you guys can heal back up. I'm sure you would take time through the night and heal any wounds you have.
Is there like a better way to do this besides like doing a longish rest or whatever what's the wordage? Rest for the night.
A long rest?
Oh,
Yeah, I
better way
did.
It
to
says
do
rest
what?
for the night.
Yeah, with the camping thing, when I
Oh,
say
okay.
rest, it automatically does that rest for the night.
Got it.
By default, you get like 3 hit points restored, right? Because it's like,
Okay.
I can't remember what it was, like your
level
constitution plus your
con mod, I believe.
con mod, yeah. But I think,
Mhm.
but you know, at some point during the night, 1 treat wounds would top you off. You know, so like you can just be.
Do I
like,
just manually take myself up to 39 then? From
Yeah.
35? And you're
Yeah.
okay with that? Okay.
Again, given enough time, like the treat wounds will take somebody all the way up to fall. You just need the time to do it.
And I don't think
Yep.
it's.
Overnight is plenty.
Yeah, I'll leave these dead bodies here for next week if you guys wanted to look at them, but they don't really have a lot to offer. But thanks, everyone.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joe.
See you next
Have a
week.
good night.